How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. There's a little change in the weather from Alberta to BC. On my way back to New Denver, obviously. And I had to stop here at the Mount Begbie Brewery in Revelstoke. My cousin actually was just out closer to Vancouver with Sadie. And they're going to be in Nakusp actually later today. She stopped here and sent me a message when they came through, and it's been on my mind ever since. So I've been driving for a while. Figured it'd be a good place to sort of use the biffy and pick up some beer. I love this brewery. They're so friendly in there. And I really like this beer. I don't know, I didn't even know it was a thing until a few years back. It was probably actually my first year in the van when my cousin sort of got me on the craft beer train. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. Got myself a lager. And this is what she sent me, was this Powerhouse Pale Ale. I'm not usually a pale ale kind of guy, but we'll give it a shot. She said it was pretty tasty, so I thought we'd pick up some of that. And then of course the usual just Revelstoke lager. This is just like my Mountain Lucky. That's just good van building beer. So we get this loaded into the Irish Pirate Queen here, and I'm gonna stop for a bite to eat. I keep passing by Quiznos every time I come through Revelstoke. There's a new one, fairly new, right on the highway there. So it's been scratching at me, or picking at me. It's been making me itchy, and we're gonna scratch it. I'm hungry and I want a sub in my mouth. That's our plan, and then we're gonna get back to Lucky, and hopefully my plan today is not gonna do it too much on the build per se, but I wanna get that refrigerator in and see how it fits, make sure my measurements were on par, and then get to that other package that I talked about in the previous video. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, make sure you're subscribed, have notifications turned on so you don't miss a single Van Life Plus episode. For now, let's get to Quiznos. Actually, not yet. I had to take my sweater off. That's how warm it is here compared to what it was this morning in Alberta. How much room do we have back here? Okay, good. There it is. There's the new refrigerator. Very excited to get that all set up. It even has a battery, which is super cool. We can get that charged up and even test it out without having to actually install Lucky's electrical yet. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, you know what? Guess in the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy myself one of these bad boys. Where's my other sample of the delicious? Speaking of local, there's another reason I really like this place. It's local to Revelstoke, and obviously if you're around my channel a lot, you know that local stuff really has become sort of important to me in the last few years. So, Revita Tea, Begbie Beer, Quiznos. I mean, Quiznos ain't local, but that's fine. It's still delicious. Let's go. Get the window rolled down. It is, what? 6 degrees Celsius out, but that's a BC 6 degrees Celsius, so it's warmer and moister. Yep. Oh no, I just grabbed a tea, but first, replace everything that I'm sweating out. That sweater was, my God, a great insulator. Thanks, Dixon. None of these places sponsor me. I just like things and companies, and I like them. I like to see people do well. This is delicious. There it is. And I guess since I'm going to be here, I might as well just fill up Grace's tank. It'll be a little pricier here, but what's 10 cents? Oh! It's way more than 10 cents. No, I was looking at the sign when I pulled in. I was literally looking at the pump. It's literally 23 cents more expensive than it was when I filled up in Kenmore this morning. Will it be cheaper in the cusp? Am I going to be that cheap? No, whatever. Okay, Grace is filling up, and it's actually cooler down here than it was up on the mountain. Weird. There. That's a nice balance. Chicken carbonara for life. I'll have to remember Sundays is when those are more affordable. I have to pay full price on a Thursday. I didn't want the, what was it, the Club Classic or something? Yeah. Delicious. My teeth are getting little sweaters on them. It's time to brush those sweaters off. There we go. Whew. What's funny is this is not the first time I've brushed my teeth at this ferry landing whilst waiting for the ferry. And it probably won't be the last either. All right, well, I guess while we wait for the let me try that again. Glasses fell off the dashboard. That dashboard's too small. Hang on. Fold them like this. There. And then probably fix the camera angle a little bit. Let's see. Hang on. Might tickle. While we wait for the ferry, we can talk about a few things. Nothing major. I saw this in the comment section regarding my Thule. A couple people suggested to get some flex tape to fix the crack. If you don't know, the Thule's got a big crack in it. I don't know how it got there. I just have to fix it. So, I've never used this stuff before. I picked it up at Canadian Tire when I was in Calgary. It's not cheap, so I hope it works. The other thing... Huh. Huh. Just go on the... Huh. There. Passenger seat. Huh. All right, just got to the cusp, and I forgot I needed to get more frog tape because I want to paint the last 3 panels on Lucky at some point when I'm back this time. So I'm gonna hop into the home hardware here instead of like putting it off until tomorrow and going into Silverton. I know Silverton has frog tape, but I also need more like paper to cover windows. I should have got this stuff in Alberta. What was I thinking? Should have been getting all my stuff here. Could have been getting all the scene points. All right. Got what we need. Frog tape, paper, and ooh, future Matthew problem. Hello, Lucky. We're back. All right, and before anything else, it's driving me nuts. Is it right here? Is it right here? Ready for me to go? Where? No, it's not. Huh. Well, now we must go on the hunt. The hunt didn't take too long. That's where I left it. Oh, so sorry, darling. I'll never leave you behind again. Very excited to see if my measurements worked. Let's see. Battery. Revita T. Aha. And refrigerator. Let's do it. Welcome to your new home, EcoFlow Glacier. Bring this over here. Oh, room to spare. We can make this cupboard bigger. That looks great. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Look at that. Look at that space we have. And I made a mistake. I thought the plug-in was at the back of the unit. It's not. It's actually here on the side, but it's up high enough. We good. We just got to put a front brace on here. Oh, I'm so happy that it's like smaller than I thought it was. That's cool. Let's go in here and get the power stuff. All the cables and whatnot. There we go. I guess if we're going to plug this bad boy in, we're going to need power. Actually, I think first things first, I'm going to take the handles off. Well, hang on. Maybe I shouldn't make the cupboard bigger, because once I put like a 1/2-inch wall here, you're still going to want to be able to let this breathe, right? Because this is like where the compressor is and everything, I'm assuming, maybe? I don't know. I'll read up about it. What is that? Oh, yeah, that's the drain port. Whew, so many things to learn. Look at that. I mean, it'd be better if these wires weren't hanging everywhere. But there's our fridge. And now, when it's open, I can see how tall. Whoop. Oh, so there it's hitting the wall. So, that's okay. We've got room to pull it forward. We'll go like this. There we go. And then it clears. Perfect. Oh, so exciting. Let's poke around here. I'm assuming this is probably hidden in here. Is how you get the handles off. I'm gonna scratch the bejeebus out of these covers. Okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe not? No, it's gotta be. Yes! Hidden screw. Perfect. So, that's what we will do. We'll pop those off. This one I could probably leave on. I don't think it's going to interfere with the bed mattress too much, but just for aesthetics, we'll get rid of that. And obviously to reduce weight, because those handles are probably very heavy. What? Easy peasy. There. Back here. Excellent. So now we can build. Open up the box here to get the charging cable and whatnot. It comes with a little scoop for the ice. That's amazing. Okay, the words. So we will plug this in here, like so. And we go. Lucky still has shore power, so we're just gonna plug into the power bar into there for now. Pop that off. So nice to have my tripod back. Plug this in here. Plug this in down here. There we go. Come to life. Ooh, fancy. So this is what's really cool. So yes, dual zone. So excited about that. Wow, don't touch that. It's not like being touched. Don't do that. Okay, learning. Change it to Canadian temperatures. There we go. Now, how do you... I'm going to have to read about this. Oh, yes, we should make some ice if we want to have a drinky. But first, this is what I saw on a video. I pushed it too far back again. Oh, hear the compressor kick on. Nice. This little divider here, apparently all you got to do is... When you pull this divider out, it switches it automatically to single zone. That's so cool. Then you put it back in, switches back to dual zone. And apparently this little divider can live right up here or something like that. Yeah, maybe I have it in the wrong way. Let's see. Oh yeah, kind of snaps right in there. And that'll act as more insulation as well when you just have one zone. That's so cool. Just push down on this to get it back out. Hey, give me back my divider. You son of a... There we go. How does this go back in again? Very cool. Okay, so I have this figured out. So tapping the temperature button switches between the zones. So if we, let's say, let's make this basket refrigerate, right? So let's, whoops, it went away. It went away. Come back. There we go. Now we go up. Yeah, why'd you bounce over? Oh, interesting. It's starting to affect that. So that's usually what I kept my set power around, was about 5 degrees. Hit that again. Go over here. I don't think we need it on minus bloody 20. Is that what we need our ice at? I don't even know what a freezer normally gets set at. Let's just go minus 10 and see what happens. So, maybe close the lid. That might help. Cool. Super simple. Now let's figure out this. I think I just need to put, as far as I know, I just need to put water in here. Woo! Exciting. Actually, before I get too carried away with that, I better put the battery in, because the video that I watched sort of explained that it doesn't have the best, especially when you're plugged into 12 volt. Like right now it's probably fine because I'm plugged into AC, but when you're doing 12 volt, like through the cigarette lighter, or how I'm probably going to do it, which will be to take this cable and I'm going to cut off the cigarette lighter end, and then I'm going to hardwire it into my fuse box. Future Matthew problem. Apparently that's not enough for the ice maker to work without the battery. So interesting, but here is said battery. Like most things these days, it's dual purpose, which means it'll run the fridge and you can also charge your phone off of it. So, oh, battery's at about 50%. Okay, so, well, let's get this in. This actually goes in at the back of the damn thing. Just slide right in here. Oh, perfect, and it's got an actual, there's like a hard, I don't know if you can see that, eject button right there. So I want to get the battery out, I'm just gonna have to press this. Very cool. As for now, we will just send that in there. It should start charging, and this should, like the air conditioner and my power station, it should connect to the app that's on my phone. I'm gonna check that right now. I'm not gonna pull out another phone to record that though. I'm just going to figure it out for myself. Oh, before that, now that we got the battery in there, we got a new section on our display. So that's cool. It's actually at 28%, not 50. So charge up, you battery, you. Yep, it absolutely does work with the app, so I didn't expect anything less. That's why I like this this stuff. And now, one last time, we will go over this whole situation, and we're never going to speak of it again. But pay attention, because you never know when there might be a trivia question involved. So this EcoFlow Glacier, actually last year, the reason I have the EcoFlow Wave 2 and the Delta 2 Max Power Station is because EcoFlow reached out to me, and they asked me to do reviews of their products. This was last summer, like almost a year ago, I think. Now, maybe not quite, doesn't matter. And the deal was they wanted me to review the Glacier fridge, they wanted me to review the Wave 2 and the Delta 2 Max. I'm always pretty hesitant when it comes to doing product reviews, just because it's pretty self-explanatory why. It's like you kind of on a time crunch, you have to do stuff you're not used to doing, which is product reviews, unless of course you're somebody that does that for a living, right? But at the time, I really liked what this refrigerator had to offer on paper. I had never seen it, but the fact that it had an ice maker and it was dual zone was really cool. I like me some adult beverages, and I would love to be able to have popsicles for my little girl. So I said yes, based on the fact that one of those three products would be the fridge. And the way the story went, of course, is that they had supply issues and they backed out on that part of the deal. And they said, we can't send you the Glacier. We will send you the Wave 2 and the Power Station. Can you just do extra videos for both of those? Which was not an appealing thing, but I was sort of already like contractually obligated to do it. And I can't look a gift horse in the mouth. I ended up with two phenomenal products. That was my takeaway from this, was that EcoFlow, as expensive as they are, they're really reliable. I haven't had issues with either one of those units. Granted, I haven't put the Wave 2 through its paces like some people would have liked me to. That may change going forward. I have plans for Lucky 2.0, and we're going to be incorporating that back in. But that's what I learned, is that EcoFlow is a really good, reliable company, and their products are solid, well built, and I'm really looking forward to this. And I feel confident buying this, one, because, like I said, their products seem to be really good. And number two, I don't got to do a proper review. I like it. You don't have to. Moving right along. All right, but of course, before we move on, we must see how this ice maker works. So let's open this bad boy up. Hello, there. Wow. Now, do I just straight fill it, or hang on? Maybe I should read in the book of words what it said. Where's the book of words? Just in terms of the level, because knowing me, I'll just fill that whole thing with ice or with water, and then we just be hooped. They always come with these nice, very simple diagrams you can decipher on your own. Okay. Oh, apparently there's something on the side. Oh, wait, I guess maybe. I don't know. Let's turn on the flashlight and see. Oh, yeah, perfect. Min max. So, glub glub. That is not enough water. All right, bud. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. Fill it up. Ew, you're not gonna wash it first? Shut up, we're just gonna put alcohol all over them. All right, so we are full with water. We close this up. And then I'm assuming this one. Did it work? Is that what we do? I don't know. Press it again. Oh, there we go. Get a little timer. Oh, ice in 15 minutes. All right then. While it's doing that, I will get the next step of what is to come, which will arguably be far more interesting for lots of people here if the comments are anything to go by. Seems like a perfect opportunity for a time lapse. Or not, it would have been the world's worst time lapse. There's not enough light in there. So, got everything cleared out of here, because in that box, if you didn't see the last video, or even catch it in the last video, is a swivel seat. Absolutely huge shout out to Sharon with an E, who reached out to me and said, I really want to help with something for Lucky 2.0, which is just crazy to me because she's already been such a huge help just with me in general. And she offered to buy me a swivel seat for the passenger seat. So found one from a place called Swivel Shop. I went with them because they have a base that retains the factory height of the passenger seat. The first one I looked at, you actually mount on top of this thing, and then ends up making the seat a whole inch and a bit higher, which would not have been ideal for a rather tall gent like myself. So with Swivel Shop, that entire piece down there is getting replaced with what's in that box. So it'll be the same height, and we should be good to go. And now that we've moved our fridge to the back, there ain't nothing stopping our seat from swiveling in the middle. So we're gonna get this open and get it into Lucky, and fingers crossed it doesn't take that much work. Or is that complicated? It shouldn't be. Lucky is a base model. It should be 4 bolts. The whole, oh, it's gonna be 8 bolts because I'm removing the base, but I need the seat. Unfortunately, there is not a new seat in that tiny box. We will have to remove this. I'll probably take this whole damn thing out, and then there's 4 bolts that hold this onto here as well. I've never done that. I've only ever taken these seats out with the entire base attached, so let's see how this goes. How much longer do we have until ice? 12 minutes! Huzzah! All right, we'll get back to this in a second. The fridge just dinged, and the whole sounds that we're making stopped. Again, I just, yeah, buddy. There's no ice cubes in there. Quick, get a glass. Screw it, the house is a disaster. Just go with what you have on hand, like this water bottle. Add more water to that. Oh. Should use the scoop. Oh, this works. There you go. Look at those little bullet-sized ice cubes. That's amazing. Let's put this back in here. And now I can just tell it to, can I just tell it to make more ice? Close that and do it again. Yup, it's gonna do it again. Grab some dead man's fingers, add that to your whatever you might be using, crack a can of Coke, and you got yourself a 21st century pirate drink made right in a tiny home on wheels. This is not the ideal container for this, but I am so excited that I can now make ice in my tiny home on wheels. Do it again. 13 minutes, we'll have more ice. Okay, so this thing should come off. No problem. There we go. Obviously, we got to get this cleaned up because ew, yuck, nasty, but super simple. These nuts that held this nasty thing to the floor, 18 millimeters. Those 4 bolts up there that were underneath that held the seat to this nasty thing, 15 millimeters. So I got 2 sockets, got it off, and now we are assembling the swivel base over here. It's a little obnoxious. I didn't have 9/16 wrenches, but I do have, but now over here, a crescent wrench that I was able to borrow from my dad, and a pair of pliers, because I just got to get this little like threaded lock handle installed as a safety feature. So once we get that done with these 2 nuts here, Darren, this one on here, we should be good to go. And then it's just gonna be a matter of flipping this thing upside down. Those 18 mils will go here, and the 15 mils will go here. And then it should be just Bob's your bloody uncle.
Yuck. Turns out the floors of vehicles, especially when you live in them, get real effing nasty. Ugh. I'm using these crocodile wipes that I got down at Silverton Building Supplies a few weeks ago. It's got it looking not too bad.
I mean, it's definitely better than it was. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it perfectly spotless, but I'm also not going to stress myself out and try to make it absolutely perfect. What is this? All sorts of flotsam and jotsams and jetsams and wepsams everywhere. All right, cool. Let's get that swivel seat in here, shall we? Here we go. Oh, yes. Don't mind if I do. And I'm very fortunate. No wiring harness or anything to worry about here. Ooh. Well, that's rock solid. Heck yeah. All right, hang on. Let me get these, let me get the big bolts in first. Where's the other socket at? There it is. So, thread these back on here. There we go. There we go. We got those back on. Got our base mounted to Lucky. And if you're doing this, make sure you torque these nuts back to the manufacturer's proper foot-pounds specs, or universe will do very bad things to you. I don't have to because I'm a professional life liver. There. That's how you know it's quality. America! F yeah! So, yeah, this is the thing I was struggling with. It's just this little, like, safety threaded thing. You have to have that engaged when you're driving and it's in the forward-facing position to prevent it from swiveling. Then you got this little handle over here. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you just boom that, releases it, and then that thing was in that hole there. So that's cool. You can actually, there's a position there, position there. Huh. That's close. Yikes. Oh no, it does swim. Oh, all the way around. Very cool. Okay, so for now, let's just put that back there, and then I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, it's a lock. Very cool. Okay, now we got to get that back in here, kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, go. Ha-ha! All done. So I haven't actually swiveled it yet for the first time, because what I was always told was that it would interfere with the pillar here. Is it a B pillar or whatever? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I have to slide it forward. Hang on. Or wait. Might have to be in the damn chair. Let's see here. Okay, so it does slide forward, and that is back. Should probably put some lube on those slides. I think I have some of that. Hang on. before we get to the main event of spinning the chair around, let me see. I think I had some. Although I think I brought it and used it on my drawer slide, so I don't know they would be back here. God forbid I put anything back where it's supposed to be. Maybe... Here, white lithium grease. Here, white lithium grease. It didn't work. Nope. That's where it's supposed to be. Huh. No, that's liquid wrench. Don't put that on the seat bolts. The white lithium grease sounds like a future Matthew problem. Hang on. Let's slide this back. Let's undo that locking bolt. Do I need to slide this forward? Probably. I don't see that clearing. There we go. And then we grab the handle. Which way do we go? Oh, yeah, but then it's going to hit the doghouse, isn't it? Oh no, look at that. Oh, buddy boy. Look at the chair go. Where's that thing? There it is. Oh, it's even got a nice little angle. You don't have to be just straight this way. They thought of everything. Wow. Is this just everything I needed in my life? That's kind of cool. Recline it back a bit. Oh. All right. Who's ready to do a live stream? That's cool. Oh. And then I can slide it forward too, right? Oh no. Wait, can I? Wait, no. It is forward. It can go backwards. Learning. All right. Well, that ain't half bad. Funny thing is, I do want to do a live stream like tomorrow, but I don't want to spoil this for the vlog, so we won't be doing the live stream from here. Probably more, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll just throw caution to the wind and be crazy about it. Anyway, that's pretty darn cool. I'm going to finish this baby. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, darling. How are you? Hello. Look. All right. That's what we have left. That means that's how much we have until Lucky's done. Hopefully we still have cans left when Lucky's done. Hey, come here. Come here. Hello. Yes, no more Pirate Princess. So I'm no longer evicted from the bedroom. You never were you? No. All right, awesome. The fridge is just about 98% or so, so it's almost there. The battery in the fridge is there. Looking at this place right now, you wouldn't really know that it is coming together, but I know. And I'm glad I got that stuff done. I was really tired today. That drive really took it out of me. I was thinking, I'm like, I don't even want to film today. I'm just going to go back to mom and dad's and I'm just going to go to bed. But I'm glad I got this stuff done. Stay on schedule for myself with all of the filming that I'm doing. And now I'm this much further ahead tomorrow, right? I don't have to do any of this stuff tomorrow. And it all looks super cool. So this swivel seat, where did it go? There's a sticker. Yeah. So yeah, it comes on the swivelshop.com, but it's made by Ironclad Metalworks. So we got a sticker that we can adorn Lucky with now that she's featuring something made by them. I will throw the link to Swivel Shop in the description of this video. And when it comes to the EcoFlow fridge, if it's something that you're interested in. Yes?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sometimes you're finishing your video, but then your mom comes a knocking.
Well, I docked.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You?
Good?
I tried on the Dixon.
No. Really?
Yeah, the ladies fit small.
Okay, I got my mom a Dixon. We'll show it off in another video, I guess, because...
And fit.
Unfit.
I folded
Say hi.
I folded it up as really quite well.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I'll reach out to them on Instagram and they'll do a return and I'll hopefully... So how small is it?
I couldn't button it.
So maybe I should get a men's large? Or just try a women's extra large? I guess it'll depend on the inventory they have left.
Yeah, I guess try the women's extra. The sleeve length was good.
You should try Byron's on.
What is his?
His is a large, the one that I bought him.
Okay. I can
for
do
Christmas.
That. Yeah, I can do that.
I just don't want them to run out. Although, how much do you love that one? I thought it was going to be more orange.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in love with it. It's nice, but I think that's fine. But yeah, it's too bad.
Okay.
The sleeve length is good, but it's even they're a little tight too, right? good enough.
Yeah, they're built for Glamour magazine women. Those aren't real women.
No kidding.
Okay.
If
All
they're
right. We'll deal with
size
that.
-0.
All right. You still have the bag and everything too? No, that really
I've got it in the
matters.
bag, put it
Oh,
back, everything in the bag. Oh, I was going to ask you too. Dad and I, we have some leftovers from last night for supper.
oh, that's what you're having for supper?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
'Cause I could put
I may or may not have sucked back a 9-inch Quiznos in Revelstoke.
Oh,
So,
all right. Sounds good.
okay, thanks.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Mom. We'll get it sorted out. Oh, you try to do something nice, but now we know. Okay, stupid women's sizes. I don't know how y'all deal with it. What I was saying was, when it comes to the EcoFlow fridge, if it's something that you're interested in, I would recommend going to Craze Outdoors website. Again, that's always linked in the description of my videos because I'm an ambassador for them. I've talked about them lots on my channel and I will continue to do so. They are locally owned and operated in Calgary, Alberta, family operated business. If you didn't see the last video, Conrad was in the video with me. We went down to their warehouse and we were measuring this thing. They are super good people. If you haven't ordered from them yet, you can use the code Vanlife Plus when you're checking out online to get 10% off your first order. It doesn't work on sale items, but I mean, you're already getting a pretty good deal when things are on sale. But that or anything else that they might have there, I highly recommend checking them out. Unaffiliated with EcoFlow. That's I wanted this, I got it, and there it is. And now I'm gonna leave this one here so that I can actually get some of that rest and we can start crack-a-lacking on the rest of the build. We're so close and I am getting a little bit antsy, but just get into her and have some fun. Everybody just calm down. Until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. I'm gonna go sit backwards in my tiny home on wheels.